Yo, welcome Tacticians. So patch 15.4 is here. It's crazy long. It's almost like a mid-season patch, almost 30 pages. And I tried to compress it in a really short video with all the highlights that will mark upcoming meta changes. And as always, in the end, I will recommend one comp to you that I will be playing on patch day 1. So let's jump right in. Assassins are gone for good. Kata, Yasuo and Akali are now fighters, and all fighters switched out their Omnivamp passive for scaling attack speed. But to prevent those fighters to instantly die, they changed the target prio of ranged champions onto tanks, and now range is attacking before melee moves. This will ensure with correct positioning that the fighters can scale up the newly added attack speed passive. Prismatic orbs got changed, but most important for the balance is the fact that now all players get the same. So in my opinion, this makes the game more fair and the actual input doesn't matter anymore. They also removed the fishbones lottery by removing artifacts from golden orbs and removing the opening artifact encounter and replacing it with a normal anvil. Regarding the trades, the biggest change was probably the Lucador trade. While the heal may have increased a lot, this is only a compensation for the lost immunity before their CC jump. This will make Knar Mundo opener a lot weaker, but I think on a 2-star Volibear itemized, it will be even better. So keep your eye open on the Voli sleeper comps. Mighty Mech base health gets a significant buff from 850 to 950. And I got a feeling we will be seeing Mech Pilot Vertical a lot more now. Prodigy got their team-wide mana regen nerfed so hard, it stays at 1 now all the time. And this alongside Yuumi and Leona nerfs will probably kill this comp for good. Sorry to interrupt, but short self-promotion is needed. Currently 92% of the people watching the videos are not subscribed to the channel, so let's make a deal. You watch this video all the way till the end, and if you learned something new, then you have to subscribe. While Wraith got a 20% damage buff, Protector got a 2 to 5% shield nerf. The power of all Star Guardians individually got increased, while the bonus for adding more to your board got reduced, making it easier to spike now if you don't hit all of them right away, and allowing for more flexibility by playing not 8 Star Guardians all the time. And this flex is also needed, cause Poppy got buffed for her vertical trait and is slightly weaker now without 6 heavyweight, allowing you to run another non-Star Guardian frontliner to make up for it, and by the time your Jinx needs to get excited. Malphite, the core tank of the new Jhin reroll comp, got significantly nerfed. He lost 50 HP, and more importantly his resistance per item got reduced from 20 to 12, making a comp that often relied on him as a solo tank taking a really hard hit. Kai'Sa's damage got reduced, making it even more important now to get her early and stacking your AD via kills. I don't think this will kill the comp, but it will make it harder to get first, which at a pre-patch win rate of 22% is much needed. Senna got the damage reduced and some changes to her skill usage. We will have to see if the AI improvement makes up for the lost damage. With monster trainers currently people only play Kog'Maw as a carry, with 6 protector caretaker power up. Smolder got a damage buff now, but I think it's not enough, especially if 6 protector and Kaisante, the protector tank god, also got nerfed. Udyr finally gets a nerf, attacking the colossal Udyr Ash comp. His healing got drastically reduced, which means it will be no more Udyr 1-star being a god tank, and hitting set 2 itemized will be much more important now to run the comp. While Ryze was crazy overpowered with the 4 mentor buff, he got a deserved nerf, and the underperforming soul fighters got a small buff, with Samira's single target damage being increased. This is the only 4-cost straight buff that was in that patch. When we are looking at the augments, the currently weaker hero augments like Kennen and Shen got a buff, so definitely worth checking them out if you get the chance. Also, Giant Augment giving your team 300 health and 4% HP is back, and the opposite Tiny Augment making your team smaller and attacking 30% faster is back in the game. If we check out the items, there's been 3 significant changes you need to know. The first being Blue Buff, who now gives 10% additional AD and AP from all sources, making it in my opinion now superior to Chojin. Kraken also got a rework. It now does not stack unlimited anymore. After 20 stacks you are capped now, but once you reach the cap you get a 40% attack speed boost. The one I am most excited about is Nashor's Tooth. It does now give 20% crit rate and all attacks grant 2 bonus mana, and if you crit it doubles the value. I already have a nice comp in mind that I will share with you in the end to abuse this a little bit. All the OP artifacts like Fishbones, Flicker Blades, Innervating Locket and Mana Zane have been nerfed for good, making the game feel less like RNG only, hopefully. Important to know for your gameplay routine that combat start items can no longer be placed on units mid-fight, so factor this into your routine to not miss out on the bonuses. We also got new power-ups like Shine Brighter Lux, which makes her ult deal damage in a 2 hex radius instead and deal a bit more damage. Since Lux Xin reroll was already a niche thing, I think this comp will really step it up, and if you hit this power-up, it will scale well. Buku got a new one as well with Golden Cloves. Wherever interest you earn gets him 1.5% AD. If this really is scaling, then this will be crazy, and Luden's Koboku will probably wipe the enemy's team instantly. Not sure how this will play out, but Kata, Xayah and Kalista now have a power-up that turns them into a mentor, and Senna and Lucian now have a duo power-up called Thrift Duo that gives both +3 mana regen, and if you 3-star them, you gain +1 mech. This allows for an interesting reroll comp and makes up for the gold that you need for rerolling to still be able to get 7 mech on the board. Really interesting. Over 9000 also got buffed again, but sadly only in regards of tank stats, probably only viable in 2-star reroll tanks that you got offered early. Serious Slam got a hard hit, since the bonus damage can no longer critically strike anymore, and I don't think the damage increase will make up for this. One nerf we have all been waiting for is finally here. The socialite gaming in all comps if you got a spat is over. HP, damage and round duration got nerfed. And now a final banger. The hashtag low roll gate was actually a thing. They really found 2 bugs based on the player feedback that impacted shop odds. This surprises me a lot because I was actually one of those people that said this is just bogus, but apparently it was actually real, and I really want to see if I can feel the difference now in the new patch. And now in the end, as promised, my comp recommendation that I will play day 1 of the patch. It will be a mech vertical comp, and I want to try to get the Nashor's Tooth and blue buff onto Karma, make her cast unlimited even without having to power up her, so I can mech pilot Lucian and Senna. Yeah, if you want to see a guide on the comp, don't forget to subscribe. If you still have any questions, like always, just drop them in the comments. I will try to answer everything in less than 24 hours. Cheers and see you in the next one.